right, well, Line for Line is sponsored by the great people at thesouth.com.
Yep.
The Life in Music.
Nope.
The Life in Hip Hop.
Hip hop. Why I said Life in Music? That's the calling. That could be Jesus saying something. All right, man. We're going up top today, fellas. Good line for line. The Battle of Philadelphia.
Oh.
Okay.
We're gonna do in one corner.
Philly's most wanted. I'm just kidding.
Actually, right. Sorry, I'm joking. All right. In one corner, we have Meek Mills representing the MMG versus The Truth.
Oh.
Versus who?
Jomo.
The
Truth.
The Truth.
This is going to be easy.
Really?
Yeah.
How's this going to be hard for The Truth? Seriously? How's this going to be hard for The Truth?
Shouldn't be.
It should be. All right, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Knock it out.
Well, I mean, y'all already said it, so.
It's gonna be
All right.
And I ain't bragging, that's from rapping about what God has spoke. There used to be a gift, now it's criticized. If my heart is for the church, why is this a crime? Whatever happened to the days when the minstrel's pride was speaking life into their body, I'm a bit surprised.
All right, that was Jif. Jesus is for everybody. By The Truth, and this is Maybach. That was Meek Mill. Maybach Curtains versus Jif by The Truth. Who y'all going with?
That's a tough one. Is it? First of all, is it me or does The Truth sound like he be spitting when he rap? Like literally spitting. But I would probably go with Meek Mill on that one just for the combination. Even though he did bite from Biggie on that first line, but I will go with Meek for that one.
I guess I'm really leaning toward. I don't think Meek Mill is a good artist. You know, so that last song, I mean, I think this is gonna be a wash for Meek Mill, man. I think The Truth is gonna kill him every time. I mean, I'm going with The Truth on that one.
I actually thought Meek Mill's verse was good on that. I thought it was honest. It was the most honest I've ever heard him. Mostly he's talking about nothing. But it sounded like he was actually put some thought into his lyrics. I think the Truth song was better. It sounded better all the way around. So I give it to Truth.
Okay.
I'm gonna say toss up. Who did we go with first? We went The Truth first last time. We're gonna go with Meek Mill's House Party. Truth, Hunger Games. All right, that was The Truth. Hunger Games versus Meek Mill's House Party. Who y'all going with?
All right, we gotta switch this up a little bit. We got us in studio guest with us. My man MJ has joined us, and I'm pretty sure you can hear what's going on, right? All right, so what we need you to do, man, we need you to hold up your hand.
Come on in here.
Yeah, well, just come on in. Yeah, it's okay. It's cool. Can you roll a chair in? You want to roll a chair in? Okay.
Yeah, man. That one. The Truth is good. When are we doing the lyrics? Hottest lyricist.
Yeah, hottest lyricist.
Our list may be flipped around a little bit. The Truth is nice.
Okay, so
All right, you heard that last one,
I
right?
heard it.
all right, so basically what we do, I explained to you the other day what line for line was, right?
Yes, sir.
Remember what I was saying?
Yes, sir, you said you're going against mainstream artist hip hop
Yeah,
versus the Christian hip hop.
yeah,
And you're going line for line, deciphering it, breaking it down,
yeah,
and basically showing people that there's still a similarity and connection.
yeah. Okay. Dang, did his homework. Woo. All right, so song 1 or song 2? You got to vote?
Definitely, I don't think there's any competition. Truth.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when you're listening to it, I mean, he's speaking a whole different language than what Meek Mill is. Meek Mill's part is it's a house party. It's a party song, so there's not too much into it. It's just to get everybody hype. It's going to be the hook that's going to catch you in the beat. So you just looking to party, that's the song right there. But if you're looking for the message, you're really trying to listen, you got to go with Truth.
How you feel about the production on
It's
it?
good.
Oh, production is always great. I think both of them have the same type of feel to it. The beat is hard. He's going to catch you from the beginning. So, you know, when it comes to music, I love production. I'm always listening for some of those things right there. So I think both of them did a great job. I mean, you can't, like you said, you can't really tell the difference until you sit down and actually listen. I'm very lyrical, so, you know,
Yeah.
I'm always going to go for that based on the house party music.
So
Okay.
who had the tightest lyrics? I'm sorry.
Oh, Truth. We're doing an interview.
I mean, I'm asking because I don't want you to make the decision solely based on content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, I was listening. More substance. I mean, like I said, of course, for me, it's always going to be almost biased because I grew up on East Coast music. I grew up on hip hop. So I'm listening for the substance. There's just no substance in the Meek Mill verse. That's all. He's talking about, you know, partying, me and my dudes, bring your chicks in, you know. So at the end of the day, it's just, you know, it's a good time. If you want to feel a good song, that's it. If you listening for, you know, some content, some substance, you got to feed yourself. You got to go with truth.
That's what's up.
You don't get a lot of likes on this video.
No, it was. You broke it down good.
Yeah, it was good. Okay, so you said that they both are from Philly, right?
Yeah,
Do
both from Philly.
Do they know each other? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know if Truth knows.
I know he
Meek
commented
Mill.
back on the Meek Mill situation with Jomo.
That's what I was trying to ask if he did. He just commented, like, publicly, like he didn't reach out to Meek.
Nah, he commented in an interview, but it was almost like he was like, I wouldn't have done it that way. You know, I think we need to kind of sit down and have that conversation, you know, but I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have attacked him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did we vote on this? You said who?
That's the truth.
I said the truth.
True.
Truth.
Wow, 3-zip.
Man, this dude is.
Woo. Somebody probably gonna be like, how y'all go from the Truth with Jay to me?
Yeah, it's not downgrade. Man.
Yeah,
Not on him. It's just that, you know, remember, man, you can go to trackstarsradio.com to submit a line for line. I'm open, man, because sometimes it's hard to find artists because some artist stuff is not online yet. So it's like I want to do a line for line with you, but can you put your stuff on iTunes?
Hold on a second. So MJ said he was raised in the East Coast. So if we were doing this Jay-Z versus the Truth, would it change your opinion? Yeah, see, everybody gets.
It's a possibility. You know, like I said, lyric for lyric, Jay pound for pound is one of the tightest MCs out there. But my favorite's got to be Nas. You know, we're talking about lyric for lyric. Jay-Z's got the whole, like, everything, the marketing, the business side. He has more mass appeal. And so that's why Nas doesn't get the same accolade as he does. But pound for pound on lyrics, Nas is hands down.
So when they were beefing and they did the diss songs against each other, you were definitely for Ether.
Ether, without a doubt.
Got it. Got it.
Ivan, we're going to go with the Truth first. Hope.
Promise to God.
All right, that was Hope by the Truth. This is Young and Getting It by Meek Mill. Young and Getting It by Meek Mill versus Hope by the Truth. We have a
Wow, that title.
I'm gonna say toss up. Because I like the Truth beat, but I was also, of course, I'm down south, so the Meek Mill beat was nice too. I'm gonna say toss up. Oh, by the way, let me introduce MJ real quick. So MJ and I, we met this week. He's coming in, hoping to help steer J. Trackstars FMG in a direction, so we can, do some things, collaborate. He has his own business, his own ideas. So he decided to join us today. He's been very instrumental in helping us with this line for line. So I appreciate you coming in and sitting down with us.
Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate
What we didn't tell you is there is a toss-up category.
Okay.
You can say toss-up when you don't want to vote for either or. However,
That is not true.
what does it mean? Then?
Toss-up means you really think they came dead even.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you don't feel like no, it's not even a cop-out.
Just gave away
You really,
my
it has to
secrets.
be like a even, like, oh, they were really both
I
good.
just gave away my secrets. Never mind. So yes, dead even. Okay, throw them that they were dead even.
I actually was gonna say toss up too, honestly.
I think this is what makes to me the Truth the best lyricist so far in Christian music.
Oh wow.
He's not just I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but like, okay, Lecrae is good. Lecrae is a better artist right now. You know, he's kind of number one still. But the Truth lyrically plays with words a little better than Lecrae does. Like it sounds right. You know what I mean? Everything sounds right. That song is really hot, but the problem is the Meek Mill song sounds bigger than his song.
It does.
It sounds big.
It's
Yeah.
full.
Which is a lot about the beat. It's a lot about his energy on the track too, though. So I understand the toss up, and I think I'm gonna have to give it a toss up. Give it a toss up.
Wow.
Did you vote, MJ?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Meek Mill on this one. It's the whole the full thing, like you said. It was so big, the energy was just there. So he really captured me. I love that song, man. When it come on, I get hyped. You know, I use that, get my energy going, and I'm ready to go do some things, and take on the day. So I got to give it to Meek Mill on that one.
I'm gonna say hope. I'm gonna go with the truth. And I can feel what y'all saying, but like what you saying, like he just was on a track going crazy, and then the hope part when the joint finally dropped is crazy too. So I'm gonna go with the truth.
Yeah, that was
That was a toss up.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad Meek Mill finally got a vote though.
Are you really glad about that?
You're glad about that.
I'm glad for you too.
That's funny.
You know
All
how
right.
people are.
Forget them.
3 We're gonna go with Meek Mill's
That's
first.
what it
It's
is.
called Believe It. Here we go. That was Believe It. Meek Mills versus DOS. The Truth. That was the Truth. DOS versus Believe It. Meek Mills. Who y'all going with?
I'll go with the truth on that one.
I'm gonna go Meek Mills on that one.
Why?
I think I like the direction that Meek Mill was going with his flow pattern.
The drug game.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be about that, Chantel.
See, I was gonna say that's. I mean, it's just not. That's almost one of the fights right there between line for line, is that you can't really, what I'm saying, Meek Mill, yes, he's talking about the drag game, but you got to look at the craft. How does he put it together?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How does he paint the picture? Yeah, he used to be in it. He used to get down with it, but how does he? There's no way that you can still be doing what they talking about and still be sitting there making records. You gonna be right there with Beanie Siegel, right up there with what I'm saying, the rest of them in Yonkers and Rikers, because you cannot talk about still doing that and being in that life. It's not possible.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it makes
So
sense to
you
me.
going for me? Yeah, and the first thing I thought of when I heard it is like, man, this song is all about drugs, and that's hard to filter out because most songs, I mean, they weave and stuff like that, but it's all about drugs.
I think I was going off the.
Which I'm trying not to judge it as a Christian, but just as a music listener, like when it's so focused on one thing, I don't know, it lost me. And even just flow pattern wise, I don't know. I think the truth is better than a lot of people. Period.
Yeah.
Honestly, like lyrically, he's better than a lot of Christians,
Yeah.
non-Christians.
I'm
whatever.
gonna second that. Honestly, what I was gonna tell you guys, you just turned me on to something right here.
Yeah.
I like that dude.
Yeah.
He's real good, and I was gonna say, man, we gotta just take that label off of Christian rap. He's just the artist. Period. He's nice.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what kind of if you don't, if you're not openly to music, period, like you're not a music lover, that people close off. That's why you don't hear this guy right here. Because if somebody say Christian rap, and then all of a sudden they like, nah, I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's why we do
and
line
he's
for line.
spitting. I'm talking about he's spitting fire right now.
He's got some
Yeah.
other stuff, man.
Yeah.
He's got some other stuff you gotta hear.
So I got the truth on that one.
Truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the truth.
It's 4-0.
4-0.
Wow.
We about to have a new king of Philly. All right, we got one more. We're gonna do the truth first. Brainwash. All right, that was the truth. Brainwashing. This is your boy. Amen.
Yeah, mine's mouth.
About
Alright,
Meek
so-
Mill versus Brainwashed by the Truth. Who y'all going
We
with?
gotta-
Final one.
We gotta explain to MJ what that was, why our faces dropped like that. That Amen song was boycotted by a Christian pastor, and we got into it big because we interviewed the pastor, you know, to find out more about it. But it was like it sparked something. It sparked something with all these artists that are going out making these lyrics about God. So we just kind of developed a, take that dude out kind of thing. But I like that beat, man. I really like that beat, especially when Mouthpiece redid it. I like that beat, man. That beat is nice.
So we're gonna go amen? Amen?
No. I'm going to truth. Definitely going to truth, man. But yeah, you know, shouts out to Mouthpiece, man. He remixed that and did it great, you know. So yeah, I'm going with truth though.
Actually, I'm gonna go with Meek on that.
Yeah, you okay, man?
Amen.
They're gonna pray for my marriage, man. I ain't know all this before I put
Play.
I thought the Amen beat was cool. It was exciting.
But line for line.
But his lyrics were not good. I don't think it wasn't his best stuff.
I'm talking about the truth.
No.
Oh, I'm talking about. What'd you say though? You said ML what? You were saying his song, weren't you? You were saying Meek Mill.
I just said Meek Mill's verse was.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Meek Mill.
The song you played a second ago, that was a better verse.
Yeah,
I actually remember being like, okay, that was actually good.
Yeah.
I've heard Meek Mill rap. I heard him freestyle. It's alright, you know. But that one was alright to me. It was on his mixtape. I don't think he thought it was gonna be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So it kind of got bigger than I think he was prepared for when he wrote it. I think the Truth's verse was better. So I give it to the Truth.
True. I'm gonna give it to. This song did stir up a lot of controversy. The thing about Meek Mill, man, is all his stuff sounds the same.
Yeah, we have definitely said that before.
There's no variety whatsoever. From his beats, from the way he delivers. I think that's probably what he's gonna have to change and step up. Because if he doesn't do that, then he's gonna be one and done, like a lot of people. The thing that makes Jay one of the greatest is his consistency. He knows how to pick a song. He knows how to pick a beat. And that's what I'm hearing right here with Truth, man. His production is nice.
Yeah.
And you gotta be a well-rounded artist. Your lyrics aren't gonna take you as far as, the production, as far as your marketing scheme. It's a whole package, and a lot of these artists just don't have that.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. You won Chris over, by the way, when you came in with that New York hat.
Sure did, man. East Coast all the way.
Yes.
I don't know who to pick, man.
Liar.
I don't know who to pick, man. And man was fire when it came out. It can lead you straight to the fire too.
You're right. Preach.
But you picked it, babe.
Hey, we know what the rules are, don't we? And that's what I based it upon.
Lord Jesus help me. Okay, I'm gonna go with Truth. Not because not just because of the controversy for it, but it's just kind of like what he was saying. Like after a while, I don't even know how people like how young people come up today and listen to somebody and be like, "Yo, he's hot," and he sounds the same on.
I just say
every
this:
track.
if the Truth was a secular artist and Rick Ross came up here and was listening to people, he would have picked the Truth.
Yeah, you would have to.
Yeah.
He's dope. The Truth. That's why I always say that. Like, I love the Truth. Like, I think he's one of the best rappers. You know what I mean? When I crossed over, when I'm like, okay, let me stop listening to stuff I was listening to, he was one of the ones I was like, okay, he's gonna be dope.
He's gonna carry you through.
He's gonna not even carry me through, but I feel like I would present him like I would present him to somebody like, hey, he said like I've never heard of him, but I want to check him out. That I would have done that to somebody like, yo, you gotta hit this dude and the Truth. He's nice.
Yeah.
And it's not just a Christian thing; it's a nice thing. Like and the funny thing is, like I saw a bio about him. He was like, when he was growing up, he didn't want to rap. Like his idea was like, if you told him like years ago, yo, you'd be a rapper, and then he's like, I want to try. And he's playing drums at his church. You know what I'm saying? Like he just like the music, but he's nice, man. Like, and I think people need to forgive and forget, and let's support him, man. You know what I mean? That's the stuff he's playing was off some stuff was his album. Like he came out in 2011, but the newest stuff he's playing from Love, Hope, and War, man. Go pick that joint up, man, because I think to me, man, he's one of the best MCs in the game, regardless of titles or non-title.